What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. David Song at the Rehab Hero Clinic, and today we'll be talking about foot exercises. Now the foot plays a fundamental role in providing the basic support for your body. This becomes extremely important, especially if you're an athlete and doing activities like a squat, lunge, or deadlift. Without a nice strong base, you can expect some type of compensation to creep out during those movements. So what we want to do is A, learn how to mobilize the foot, and B, learn how to keep it nice and stable. Now these exercises are progressive in nature, so try to stick with the flow of what we're going to do today in order to get the best bang for your buck with your exercises. So the first exercise we're going to do is the foot opener exercise, which is a very simple warm-up exercise that you can do on a daily basis. So what I like to do is, starting from the standing position, all you're going to do is rotate the body as far one way, hold, and then you're going to rotate the other way, okay? And if you're paying attention to what my feet are doing, you should notice that as I rotate to my right foot is supinating, while my left foot is pronating, and go the other direction. And what you should start to feel is actually the muscles start to contract in the supinating foot. And you should feel the muscles of your foot, of the pronating foot, stretch out. And as you can see, even though I'm not actually taking a step or anything, that there's still a large influence of foot movement in this whole body movement. So we're going to do about 10 to 15 repetitions here, just so you can start to feel your feet mobilize. It's important to do mobility exercises first, because without mobility, how can you build stability when you don't have the range of motion that you're trying to improve upon? So first, mobility, second, stability. Really, they're both two sides of the same coin here. Now this exercise can be done daily. Generally, it's recommended to do sets of 10 repetitions to 15 actually. You do two or three sets as needed every day. And this will just give you a good feel of how to use your feet in terms of how it relates to the rest of your body. As you can tell, the kinematics starting from the foot will determine the position of your knee, your hip, your back, your spine, all that jazz. Okay, so second exercise we're going to start working on is called a short foot. And this exercise is quite difficult to engage or learn how to engage if it's your first time doing it. So what this will feel like in the short foot exercise is the contraction that you get in your foot as you supinate and rotate to the right. Right foot supinating, you can feel the muscles contracting. The short foot will feel just like that. So what you got to do is place your foot on the floor. You're going to keep a nice stable distribution of your weight throughout 3 points of your foot that include the heel, base of your big toe, base of your pinky toe. And this is creating the tripod of your foot, so you got to make sure all 3 of those points remain stable on the floor. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to lift the arch up, as you can see right here, by contracting those intrinsic foot muscles. I know, easier said than done. What I like to envision is trying to pull the base of my big toe towards my heel while I'm trying to lift this arch up. So as you can see, my foot actually shrinks down by a good centimeter or 2 when you're engaging the short foot, and this is because you're taking something flat and you're adding a dome to it, so it will get shorter. Alright, now the most important thing when you're doing this short foot exercise is that you're not doing what's called the hammer toe sign, where you're gripping the floor with your toes. In fact, you should be able to do this without any involvement of your toes whatsoever. So as you can see, as I engage that short foot, I'm able to freely move my toes because I don't depend on them to keeping my foot solid and stable, and just using my foot muscles, okay? The next thing you want to pay attention to is how much you're using your calf muscles, okay? Now, your calf muscles are going to help to stabilize the medial longitudinal arch of your foot. It is their function to do so, but we want to rely on those intrinsic foot muscles to do it and not so much on the calf. So if you do feel your calf contracting, try to pay attention to it and try to get it to relax as you focus on your foot. Now, if you're having a really tough time feeling this foot activate, what I like to do is proprioceptive taps. You're just going to take your finger, you're going to tap on that arch as you try to activate it. And this is to encourage mind-muscle connection, so to speak, to that arch and those arch muscles, okay? So usually what I like to do is get my patients to practice this on a daily basis, sporadically during the day. And this is to help encourage the brain to start creating neuroplastic change, which usually takes about 3 weeks of practice for you to get a good grip on how to do the exercise. So it takes about 3 weeks time. Don't get super frustrated if you don't get it today. Chances are tomorrow or even the week after and the week after that, you'll get better and better at doing this exercise, okay? Lastly, once we have a good hold on doing that short foot exercise, what we want to do is start to add load to it to increase the difficulty of it. So when you're in that standing position, what you can simply do is engage the short foot, and to load it up at first, you just stand on that foot and you should feel those foot muscles engage as this challenges your balance. Now you could do it on a gym mat just like I am, and because the surface is soft and unstable, it will challenge those foot muscles more. But if you need something easier, just use a regular yoga mat on hardwood floor, and that would help with increasing the support of your foot. So next, what we're going to do, now that we have the short foot active, we're actually going to start to combine the first exercise, the foot openers, with the second exercise, the short foot. And what we do here is we're going to go on that one leg, we're going to activate the short foot, and then we're going to use our foot muscles to rotate our body side to side, and you want to try to balance as much as you can as you do it. As I'm rotating away from my foot should flatten out. As I'm rotating towards my foot arches up. And you should really feel these foot arch muscles work hard. It'll feel like a burning sensation, just like any other exercise when you're in gym. If you're doing lateral flies, you're going to feel it in your lateral deltoids. Same type of sensation you'll feel in the foot with that exercise. So I hope you guys like this quick breakdown of how to start working on the foot. These are just 3 of the basic exercises that I like to prescribe out before incorporating them into sport-specific movements like the squat or deadlift, and teaching my patients how to move optimally. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment down below, click that like button, and subscribe to my channel for more information or more content relating to your body and your health. Cheers, guys.